Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Quick Tip. I'm Chris, and I'm here with Mike. And today we'll be talking about the customer info preset in ErgoSoft. This is a excellent tool for capturing information related to your orders and has a deep connection to both Delta Automation and one of our newer tools, Ergolytics. So, Mike, let's walk through what kind of flexibility the customer info preset has so that we can help everyone to understand how it connects to these other products that ErgoSoft offers, but also how it could be used in a regular scenario.
Yeah, definitely. So the customer information is really flexible, like you mentioned. In your job properties here, so with your image unselected, you have customer info on the right. And on the bottom, you have five options. So customer, responsible, order number, order name, and project. So you can fill these in with whatever information you have, and save that as a preset. So let's take a look at that, and we'll do one that is e-commerce, right? So you have an e-commerce customer, whatever website, maybe it's sending you jobs. You can use this customer info preset for all of those jobs. Who's responsible, right? Let's just say First Shift is responsible for that job. There's not really an order number for this, and order name. Let's do towels, right? We're printing towels. So once you have your information in here, you can click the green plus to add a new preset, and then it'll import your settings and hit OK, and then give it a name. We will call it e-commerce, and then hit OK.
Okay, so Mike, let's take a look at some of the other presets that we already have defined and talk through how people can potentially use this tool. So in this case, we have three that are just pre-made to give everyone an idea of how you can potentially leverage this in ErgoSoft to gather the data that you need. The fields are free-form fields. You can choose to put any of this information that you'd like. Where it gets powerful is when you begin connecting something like Delta Automation, which is our web to print integration tool, and also with Ergolytics. So in the customer A preset scenario, we have a customer that maybe we do a lot of business with on a regular basis. We want to track which shift is doing the job. And the order number specifically maybe doesn't matter, but maybe we do want to track which vertical the order came through. So if we got an order directly on our website, it's a web order. And then another thing I think is very useful is just the product type. So as you begin to process all your jobs through this preset, you'll know that it was done for this customer in the second shift, and it was a blanket order that came from the web. So sometimes you don't want to capture hyper-specific information. Maybe you just want to grab some broader information that appears here in that window.
Yeah. And then, like you mentioned, we have three options now, and you can have multiple options in here. So you could be tracking all of the jobs from one customer, all of the jobs from another customer, and all that information is gathered in Ergolytics and Ergolytics Publish as well, if you're using that data for exporting.
That's a great point, Mike. If you're not familiar with our Ergolytics tool, the viewer portion is available free of charge with ErgoSoft. And we also have the Ergolytics Publish tool, which allows you to export your production data to an Excel spreadsheet, for example, via CSV, or you have the ability to access that data directly because we have an API. So now you have the ability to create reports on your jobs and gather your cost information and sort that data as it relates to these fields. So once you begin gathering that data, you're able to then sort it, parse it, and analyze it in the future, which is incredibly helpful. One other thing, if we're talking about a Delta automation scenario where you are directly linking your web-based order acquisition system or in-house order management system to the RIP, you're able to take that information from your orders in your other software and create a through line all the way to the print job using this type of information. That's great. Thank you, Mike, as always. And thanks for watching, everyone. And please contact us if you have any more questions.